Namaste, yogis, and welcome back to my channel for your weekly yin yoga class with myself, Matt. And this weekend, we're just gonna dive into a quick morning session that I've put together for you guys. No props necessary, all you need is your yoga mat. And I'm gonna let you set up yourself exactly like me right now. Left leg towards the front in a 90-degree angle, and the right leg towards the back in a 90-degree angle. We're going to be going into twisted deer pose. So once you are settled in the same position, just place your hands on the floor. We're going to do one big inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to twist our upper torso towards the left, keeping our legs as they are. And with our hands on the floor here, one big inhale. And on the exhale, you can lower yourself down onto your forearms. So in the morning, that might be challenging to do as you are stiff from the previous night. So just be gentle with yourself. Don't push past the point of resistance here right away. And just dive deeply inward using your breath to calm your nervous system, calm your mind, and allow your body to open up on its own without doing anything else. As you get more comfortable, you can flare your elbows out, placing one hand on top of the other here on the floor, and bringing your forehead to rest at the back of your hands. So this is really good for the spine here. It's a nice, beautiful twist that will create a better flow of prana energy throughout your whole body for the rest of the weekend. And we can push ourselves back up slowly. Big inhale here. Exhale, turning our upper torso, bring it back in line here with our hips. And from here, we're going to be working on the exterior rotation of the hip here, sorry. I'm just going to turn a little bit just so you can see. So keeping the same position, 90-degree angle with the left leg towards the front, and a 90-degree angle with the right. We're just going to turn away from our hips and lean back here. So basically we're working on the right hip here, and we're externally rotating it backwards and down like this. So this is what I'm doing as I'm reaching back with my hands. So you can reconnect with your breath here. Closing your eyes if you wish. You can drop back your shoulder blades, pushing your chest forward and out. Just stretching out everything here. It feels really good. move our upper torso forward, releasing that right hip and just bringing our legs in front of us here as we take the seated position, opening up the flesh of our glutes on both sides, and you can just wiggle your legs a little bit, getting the flow of blood to move properly here. And from here we're going to go into caterpillar position. So hands on the floor beside your legs, lengthening the spine, big inhale. Exhale, bending at the waist. You can round the spine here, bring the chin to the chest, walk your fingertips forward, and find your first point of resistance. You will feel some pulling behind your legs, some pulling in between your vertebrae down your spine. That is what we're working on here, so that is totally fine. Just embrace the sensations that are going on into your body right now. As you appreciate the space and opening we are creating in our tissues, ligament, tendons, muscle. And as you settle into this and it becomes easier to hold the position, just dive your fingertips a little bit more forward, finding your next edge, your next point of resistance. And then just soften up into it using your breath. And we can slowly release the position as we raise our upper torso back. So from here, I'm going to invite you to set yourself up for deer pose, twisted deer pose on the other side. So the right leg will go forward in 90-degree angle, the left leg 98-degree angle towards the back. Hands on both sides here, big inhale. Exhale, twisting towards the right. And then here, big inhale. And on the exhale, you can lower yourself down onto your forearms. So just finding stillness here, allowing your spine to open up into that beautiful twist. And you can flare your elbows out, palms one on top of the other, bring the forehead to rest at the back of your hands here. And you can push yourself back up. Big inhale here. Exhale, releasing the twist. And then again, we're going to be working on releasing the external side of the left hip here. So I'm going to invite you to keep the same position, but then you're going to move your left hip around and backwards like this. So down and back as you bring your hands back, and then just settle comfortably into this. So we are working on the left hip, moving up, around, and down here within our bodies. So just focus on that as we reach back here. Stretch the chest out, shoulder blades back, and embracing how this feels. And we can push ourselves forward, releasing the legs here. You can take a moment to wiggle them again. And on your own time, we're going to bring our legs around and back as we go into all fours, and then walking our hands forward, bringing our hips in contact with the floor, untucking the toes here, and bringing the elbows in line with our shoulders. We're just going into Sphinx pose here for the spine. You can feel this in your low back. It feels great. So let's just hold this right here. It's a great morning position in Aryan yoga practice. can release their low back by flaring out our elbows and just bringing our forehead to the floor. And just take a few breaths here, noticing how much more open your spine feels. And if you pay attention, you will realize that tingling, very subtle sensation of the energy flow moving around. So from here, we're going to go into child's pose. So bringing your hands to the floor in line with your shoulders. We're just going to push ourselves up as we move our hips back. That feels really good here. So bring your knees in line with your hip. You can do the traditional child pose variation when you bring your hands all the way forward. Or if you want today, you can bend at the waist like I'm doing, bringing your forehead to the floor and just bringing the hands back like this. This is really good to release the spine, and it just feels good at the end of today's class to do so. So I'm gonna do my child's pose in this variation today, but feel free to do what you feel is best for you in this moment. There is no judgment here. We're just working on feeling better, as usual. So as you hold this position, just completely let go of trying to control any muscles or any area in your body right now. Just become lighter and lighter as you fully release any control you are putting on your body, tissues, muscle right now with every exhale. So big inhale here. Exhale, releasing tension. And again, inhale. Exhale. You can continue on your own time. And we can raise our upper torso, walking ourselves to the center of our yoga mat, crossing our legs behind our glutes and then rolling down on our glutes as we extend our legs in front of us. We're just going to be going into Savasana. Taking some space on our yoga mat here, bringing the back of our hands on the floor. And just enjoying the release that the practice gave us today. So let's just lie down here in silence together as we fully embrace how good it feels to do yin yoga and take this special moment for ourselves every week as much as we can. can stay in Savasana for as long as you want this morning. I'm just going to come to the seated position here to conclude today's class with you. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who support my channel. Thanks for all your donations here and there. They are very much appreciated, and it's the only way that I support myself through my teaching currently. So I do appreciate it. And I'm going to wish you a beautiful week ahead. And we're just going to place our hands at our heart. Big inhale, closing our eyes. Exhale, releasing any last bit of tension, within your body. Big inhale again. Exhale, feeling lighter and lighter. Inhale. And the last exhale that will set up the tone for a beautiful day ahead. And that's it for today, guys. See you on my next class. Namaste. Bye, everyone.